Welcome back to the channel.
Tonight we're gonna go eat at a place that Gary's been wanting to go to for quite some time because we found out they have a location in Las Vegas.
If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe.
Let's go.
Here's where we're heading tonight. And we actually ate there too, so check that out in the show notes. Mr. Chow.
Yeah, we've been there.
We've been there, huh?
We've been there. It was good. It was really good.
Alright, there's Mr. Chow down that way, and then there's Peter Luger. It's a nice little storefront. So one of the reasons why we want to come here is we actually went to New York City. You'll see those videos down in those comments below. And we were thinking about going here, but because of time constraints as well as some of the family wasn't really sure about an expensive meal, we skipped out on it. But I was really disappointed in not being able to go here. It is one of the world famous steak places in New York City, and they have dry aged steaks and some really good ones. So I'm super excited tonight to see what's available here.
All right, so now that we found it, we are early for our reservation. So there's like a quick service place right next door that has a bunch of chairs and seats. And that's one thing about Las Vegas is there's never really a place to sit in any of these casinos unless you're sitting in front of a machine. But thankfully this is literally like right across the way. And then probably gonna go check in about a half hour, let them know we're here. But I'm excited because the steak looked really good and they have a wedge salad, which is like my new obsession. So I am very excited to try out this restaurant and see how it goes, especially since it's supposed to like come out on a very hot, sizzling plate. I think that'll be interesting. And what's really funny is it's right next to Mr. Chow. So I think the last time I ate at Caesar's Palace was Mr. Chow. I don't think I've ate anywhere else since then. So apparently when we come here, we only go big. So stick around and we'll come and get you guys when it's time to go inside.
Hey, see you checking out the cocktail menu.
Good evening, too.
One thing to note about Peter Luger, so this is a steakhouse that is in New York City originally. That's where it was originally from. But here in Las Vegas, so a family member of the Peter Luger Steakhouse still handpicks the steaks. They're flown here from New York, and then they're dry aged here in-house for 27 days. So they still dry age them here, which I think is absolutely fascinating, and I'm so excited to dig in. So I'm gonna order our appetizer. I'm gonna do an iceberg wedge, and I think Gary's gonna try the crab cake, so we'll come and get you guys when they come out. All right, so all of the knives are branded Peter Luger as well. All right, one thing's for sure, alcohol in Las Vegas is never cheap. This is $25. Got a couple of sips here, but this is called the High Five, and it basically is like gin and some grapefruit juice and some other juices. So cheers. I like it. It's fruity. It's not too bitter. It's not too sweet. It's like a perfect balance between the two. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Now, Gary got a lager. He might show you that and tell you what he thought in just a minute.
My drink is the Brooklyn Brewery Lager. So I'll give it a try. It's a good lager, not very hoppy or anything. This is one of like 4 beers that they had that was not your standard Michelob, stuff like that. And then they have some seasonal craft beers too. But this is their kind of standard, non-specific beer, I guess, since it is from Brooklyn, New York. It is good. It is tasty. It doesn't have that much hops or anything, so if you like a lager, this might be a good possibility. Here comes bread. And here's the bread service. We're not going to try it on camera, but we will let you know what it tastes like after we get done. But they got an onion roll, a regular yeast roll, and then like a breadstick. And this is the Peter Luger sauce. And when I asked the waiter what that is, he basically said it's cocktail sauce. And then they also have some salted butter.
So we did confirm the Peter Luger's steakhouse sauce is actually a cocktail sauce. No, it's not as strong as like your typical cocktail sauce with horseradish. it actually is pretty good. I've seen a lot of people eat the bread with it as well as dip their steaks into it. So I'm going to give it a try because when in Rome, you do as what the Romans do. So our appetizers should be out shortly, so we'll come and get you guys when they come out.
So for my appetizer, I got the lump crab cake, and it looks tasty. I mean, it's huge, y'all. It's like really big. Wow. That's amazing. I'm going to try it with the sauce real fast. The crab cake tastes amazing. The richness of the crab in there, there's a ton of crab in there. Unlike some other crab cakes that we've gotten in the past, they don't have that much in them. This has a ton of crab in it. The dipping sauce is horseradishy, so it's got a little bit of a spice kick to it, but nothing too severe. Man, it tastes really, really good. Definitely recommend. And the size of it is massive. Now, Nacy got a wedge salad. Let's see what she thinks.
Bottle still?
This is our mom. My brother.
You're a test for me later?
Yes.
Do we need a wine by the bottle
She was
list?
adopted him last night.
I have your by the glass selections in here with cocktails and beer, and this has a bottle.
I am going to dig into my wedge salad. I tried to get a bite of like everything into one bite. So it does come with the thick cut bacon, like you see that you can get as another appetizer. Tomatoes, blue cheese, iceberg, obviously, and they just bring it out and you shove it in your face. Cheers. That bacon is no joke. There's some seriously good bacon. Everything comes together really well, honestly. Definitely one of my favorite wedges that I've ever had. This is actually really good. 10 out of 10. So we ordered our steak. We're going to do a rib steak for 2. So that should be coming out shortly, and we'll come and get you guys when our steaks are here. So it's my turn to try the crab cake. Here we go, guys. I would say that crab cake is like 90% crab. Very, very little filler in that, and it's nice and crispy, very fresh, and honestly, even like the sauce that goes with it, delicious. That is probably one of the best crab cakes I've had at a steakhouse in a very long time.
Nacy's kind enough to let me try her wedge salad. Let's give it a try. The blue cheese is a nice blue cheese. The bacon is really thick, really, really tasty. The cherry tomatoes give it a nice little punch there. The salad dressing, it's kind of light on the flavor, but it's a really solid wedge salad if you like wedge salads. So like Nacy said, we got some steaks coming out, and we'll come and get you when they get here. That's our table set up. All right.
So our steak just came out, and it is a huge tomahawk steak, which they gave to us, which maybe I'll have to bring home and get to beat tomorrow. Maybe. But yeah, so our steak just came out. I'm going to give it a bite. It is actually absolutely fabulous. It's got a lovely crust to it. It almost melts in your mouth. It's so good. Lastly, we have the German fried potatoes, which has onions in it. It's almost like a hash brown that they do. Cheers.
Oh, yeah, this sauce.
That's absolutely delicious, honestly. This is actually really good. Overall, it's been a fantastic experience. Let's see what Gary thinks about his steak.
And the first thing I'm gonna try is the steak, the ribeye. So you really get that dry aging in there. Oh, super tasty. The ribeye is well cooked. It does have like a nice little charred kind of exterior on it with some salt seasoning on there. Pretty good. I'm gonna try it with the Peter Luger sauce just to give it a try. Give me 1 second to cut this piece. All right, let's try it with the sauce. It's pretty good. It gives it kind of like a tomatoey flavor to it. And it tastes pretty good. I mean, overall, the steak almost does melt in your mouth, so it's a really good ribeye, really nice size. If you have a pup, they'll love the bone too. Now, the last thing I have to do is the German fried potatoes. Let me try. Those are really good. There's a little bit of crispiness there. The onion's really tasty. The potatoes definitely have like a really strong like meat flavor to them too, which is really good. Wow, overall this steak's really good. So we're gonna finish up our main courses. We'll probably get a dessert and we'll come get you when it gets here.
Our sundae just came out, so I'm gonna eat the cherry. No. Okay. So it does have a piece of chocolate at the top, and it does say Peter Luger's on the chocolate. I don't know how well it comes it over, but yeah, it's like an old-fashioned hot fudge sundae. Cheers. This is good. The ice cream is really tasty. The hot fudge, delicious. The nuts, just like a nice little on top.
You liking that song?
Yep. This is special whipped cream, guys. They make like a whipped cream in-house and they call it slap or something like that. It's really weird. Let's see what Gary thinks.
I'm gonna try the sundae. It's called the Holy Cow Sundae. It's cute. We have a cow theme here. Oh, that's some really good vanilla ice cream. Like really, really good vanilla bean ice cream. A good amount of fudge. And the schlong. I know that's not how you say it, but I feel like that's how I should say. It's really good. Overall, this is a really tasty sundae, and it's really big. Now, our waiter did recommend the cheesecake as his favorite, but since we have cheesecake all the time, we figured we would try something different, and this is supposed to be like a staple at this restaurant. And it's really tasty. Definitely would recommend. So we're going to finish up our dessert, and we'll come and get you on the outside for our final thoughts. So this is where it's across from. There's a sort of pronto something, and it's like a quick service here. All right, that concludes our meal at Peter Luger's. What did you think?
Yeah, it was not bad. Honestly, for the price, we've had better experiences at different steakhouses, but the food was good.
Yeah, definitely super tasty steak. Wasn't the best. I think still Circus Circus. We talked about this at the table. Circus Circus still for us. Probably the best steakhouse in Vegas we went to at this point. But this is really good. The potatoes are tasty, and everything was really, really good.
I liked my wedge. The wedge salad was really well done. The bacon, honestly, if I came back here, I would definitely try the bacon next time.
So if you like this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you guys for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth? Bye everybody.